Welcome back to GTV. I'm your host, Jack Bissonette, alongside Charlie Fenwick and Zach Harvey. Today we have the first round of the MIAA playoffs with Gilman Greyhounds taking on John Carroll. So Gilman, 8-6, the 3 seed. Home team, obviously, as you can tell, playing John Carroll, the 6 seed, looking on favor to be a Gilman slaughterhouse. So on the bump for us today, we got Peyton Miller, as you can see on your screen. Dom Moats leading off with McPherson and Hicks following him. Peyton Miller batting the 4-hole. Lycus, Seidel, Jake Moeller at 7, Nick Gladys 8, and Jude Taylor at the 9. So Zach, what do you think Gilman needs to do to succeed today?
Glad to be here, Jack. Peyton on the bump today. Going to be a good one. Kind of the secondary ace of this Gilman team behind Cooper Seidel. It's going to be important for him to get deep into this game, some strong innings, give the Hounds the ability to get a lead early. Hopefully put us in a position to win, and this one, maybe even early. We could see maybe a mercy rule. I'd love that, be able to get out of here a little early.
Give me to Camden.
Charlie, how you feeling? First call.
It's so good to be back, ladies and gentlemen. Usually I'm on the pitch in Shanley for soccer, but I figured I'd help the boys out a little spring baseball action. This is new for me, so I'm kind of the rookie here. But I'm so pumped for this team. The electricity around this team is something I haven't seen since our magical run with Hubeck. I remember watching that game. Zach, you were on that team. What happened with your...
2021. So we're going to hop right into it here. Peyton delivers.
What happened with your baseball career a little bit? Because I know you were on that magic run, that historic team with Hubeck.
Yeah, so the booth was calling me. Cesare made a deal I simply couldn't refuse to be able to get back in the booth. Had to cut my career a little bit short. Peyton Miller delivers. Fly ball to the left side.
I heard it was a 6-figure deal.
Jude Taylor moves over, able to catch it, falling down. Out number 1 for the Hounds. Off to a quick start. Ruiz pops up to the left side there. Taylor able to corral it.
You did have some promise, Zach. It is a shame, but we're glad to have you on the mic. An idle mind is the devil's playground, as Coach Wren and they all say. I know that's one of your famous quotes.
Yeah, that did happen.
An idle mind is the devil's playground.
Curveball outside there for Miller to start the second batter. Funny you were talking about that. I was in the dugout earlier talking to Coach Sheets, and he was telling me a little bit about what if I, was in this game today. I told him Miller's going 7 strong, so we don't need to worry about it. Ball up there for Miller. 2-0 count on the number 2 hitter, Frank Adamski, one of JC's best players.
Wow. Heater up top.
Miller feeling good early. Gas upstairs. Warm day out, gentlemen. Great day to be watching baseball.
It's like 80 out. It's great out. No, not many JC students.
Dot.
They're more of like a parent-student section.
They don't travel well.
Parents get really into it though.
Even at home, they don't have a student section. They're just non-existent.
They don't have dugouts either. They have a beautiful field up there in John Carroll.
Ow!
Strike 3, Miller. Hammer curveball. Retired too early. Miller looking to roll today. Warm weather. Fingers feeling good, not tight. This is when you're going to see some record-setting velos from Miller. Will Ryan up now. Maryland commit. Peyton knows him well.
Dom
Miller going to
Moats.
Clemson, obviously, right?
Well, Maryland connection there. Dom Moats as well.
Oh, yeah, Moats is going to Maryland.
Moatsy.
Oh, that was
Curveball.
nutty.
Great pitch there from
That
Miller.
was nutty.
Moats is in the outfit today, right?
Center field, yep.
Center field.
What
Yep.
does Moats usually play?
Catcher. He's a big catcher.
Whoa, whoa.
He
I
can
don't
play
like
both. He can play both.
Oh.
Sliced to the left side. Going to look to go 2 here for Adamski.
Opportunity.
that?
Pearson, strong throw. Taylor not able to get it there in time. Adamski in with a
Is that
double.
Colin with that throw?
Colin, good throw from left.
Yeah, that was a good throw.
As Mr. McPherson walks in here. Classic Fedora.
Mr. McPherson, how we doing? Good, how are you? Great. Boston accent, Southie Charles River. With a great fedora on. Letting the mustache, the
Buck
beard grow
Franklin.
out a little.
Buck Franklin
Part of
walking
the Gilman
in here.
golf team pulling
Big-
in right now.
Big golf guy.
Shout out, golf's got a big playoff match on Wednesday. Make sure everyone come out to that. No GTV for that because it's not how
Not
it
possible, but you know.
We don't know if it. Yeah, we say it's not possible. We can maybe rig something up. I don't know.
Never gonna
Mr. Sacanti listening to us right now. I don't know if he would be thrilled. We'd have to rig
Sacanti
something up
would
with a
hate
golf
that.
cart. Charlie, I can't help but notice the.
Cesare could get his drone out. He likes to run the drones.
That is
for
a
the horse
possibility.
races, Hunt Cup.
Charlie, back to your footwear today. You were rocking
there a problem?
flip-flops with socks on.
Problem with that?
Just curious.
Peyton's hump day, bro.
Is that a little superstition?
Yes.
Okay.
Here every game.
Has not attended a single game until today.
Miller
That's not
sets.
I bring
Fastball.
the clock out. The mile per
radar
hour
gun?
and the radar gun out
clock?
every game.
I can't. There is no radar gun out right now. I'm surprised. Miller looking like he's touching possibly 90 right now.
Haven't
1-0.
seen those since the Peter Hubeck days.
Yeah. Casey Carpenter 1-0.
I think the Rays GM is here for Peyton.
Good curveball. Carpenter not able to get anything on that. Looked a little bit silly.
I saw Ray's hat and quarter zip with a guy standing with radar.
Where was he? I don't see him anywhere, actually.
He must have gone home after he saw the
Bathroom.
first pitch.
Bathroom break.
Miller's 1-1.
Come on, Pat.
Good curveball outside.
Come on, Blue.
Blue watching it. Miller doesn't like that. A little shake of the head.
He's feeling the curveball early.
Where are we
Throwing it
getting
pretty
these?
often.
Where are we getting these refs from?
Funny you say that. I'm not sure. MIAA has a history of.
Why do I feel like
questionable
baseball is
umpires.
kind of just like
Good
Wow, what a
fastball on
pitch.
the outside part of the plate there for Miller. Ties the count up 2-2.
why is baseball like that gray area in the MIA where no one really knows what is going on, but like it kind of something materializes eventually?
When the playoffs start, things start to happen, as you can see with this crowd. Great crowd out today.
Really
Hounds
nice
have a
crowd.
little student section.
Most fans they've seen all year.
Wow.
Jesus.
Fastball, chop to the left side, ball's foul.
Good grounder from Lemon. Wow.
that is not Coach Lemon.
Bare knuckled that. Is that not Lemon?
That is Coach. That's Cole. I don't want to get this wrong, Coach. Apologies if you're going back and watching this. I believe it's Coach Wolfschmeyer.
One of McElroy's boys.
Fastball. Miller leaves it a little bit up. Full count here.
He's now McElroy is on the Delaney coach, right?
I missed
Well,
that.
he
dude.
was last year. Had
No,
a little
he's in our
regional run.
cage doing laundry
No,
occasionally.
not anymore.
Those days are gone. I miss those days.
He is
too.
actually the pitching coach
Full count,
East
full count.
Missouri.
Full count.
for East Missouri.
Miller, big pitch here. Carpenter sets. Miller delivery. Ball
tip.
foul back.
Ball
On
foul.
the brown field.
Patrick Rogers walking in. One of the most
Who's our
electric
foul guy on the team?
lacrosse guys. We're about to see.
Kuzami used to run.
I got Juno Yoon locked.
He used to do that. Well.
Juno Yoon, and it is not. It is why.
Wow, Winstead early.
Miss 0 for 1 on predictions
Winstead
early.
plus 300 for foul ball guy. Winstead, they have you running foul balls?
Ball fouled up.
Way up there.
In play. Jute Taylor under it. Looking to
Another
make the
Jute
third
Taylor.
out. Backtracking.
Another Jute Taylor catch.
The freshman.
Great catch from Taylor.
What a game he's having, huh?
Really, really
Two
strong.
catches?
Two catches so far this game.
What a game.
0-0 through the first. Miller able to get through it. Hounds looking to strike in the bottom of the first. We'll be back.
We're back.
Between innings, we go out.
Out between innings.
Mr. Sacanti. I'll do it on mic. Yeah, wait. Mr. Sacanti. He's hitting 478, 537
I'll do that.
OBP, 1169 OPS.
Coach, Mr. John Carroll up for Gilman, batting leadoff is Dom Moats. As you can see on your screen, the Moats Mania. He's batting 478 with a 557 OBP and a 1.169 OPS. Stellar numbers from the kid.
Moat's a dog.
He is
Possibly record-setting. Moat's mania for a reason. He's come onto this field so far this year, and he's set fire to it. He's been unbelievable, not only hitting, but he's a great fielder, great speed on the base pads.
This is my first time seeing Moats. I'm so jazzed to see him. What's his walkout song?
I'm not exactly sure. We're about to
You
hear
can tell a lot from a player what his walkout song is.
Man, you really can. Important to note for John Carroll, we have Will Ryan on the bump today, number 33, as we mentioned earlier. He's batting third, Maryland commit. Looks like he's maybe a low to mid 80s kind of guy. At least he's been showing in warm-ups. Has some strong off-speed, curveball, changeup.
Zach, in your prime before you quit the team, what was your max exit velos, everything?
Exit velo.
Whatever the hell.
When I was at the plate, I was putting the ball
What was your fastball?
400 to left,
No.
106.
Because you were a PO. You
106
couldn't
exit
You
velo.
couldn't hit a beach
As
ball,
Dom
brother.
Moats, as Dom
You couldn't
Moats
hit a beach
comes
ball.
up, as Dom Moats comes up.
You know, in 8th grade, I remember Zach getting the first hit on that team and then striking out every other at bat.
I will note, first game of 8th grade ball, I was the lead-off hitter.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Biss was on the bench.
Yeah.
Dom Moats up.
That's why you play golf, my
why I
boy.
play
Loyal.
Go swing a club.
Ball one,
Outside.
curveball inside for Ryan.
Good eye, Moatsy.
If you called that a strike, I would have ran on the field.
Important to note, Charlie, as you noted, what's his walk-up song? It sounded like it was DNA by Kendrick Lamar.
I don't mind that.
I don't mind that at all. Another curveball gets Moats swinging.
It's fine. I got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA.
Ryan's delivery on the 1-1. Fastball smoked to left by Dom Moats. Talk about exit velo. That ball was
He's pushing.
crushed.
Oh, he's not
Okay,
pushing
That's
too.
a good throw. That's a good throw.
Great throw in left
Really
field.
mediocre throw, actually, if you say
No,
that.
no.
Moatsy, eh?
Very strong throw from left field from Matt Bishop. Great start from Moats.
This
Smokes
dude
that
can play.
fastball.
This dude can play.
He can. Smoke to left field for Moats. Starts this game off with a fastball, takes it to left.
Like, this is
Single
a
for the
PG
Hounds.
broadcast, but the bosom on that brother, too. That's where you got all the power from.
All right.
You see him?
Leg day is
He
crazy.
does
for
not
Dom
skip
Moats.
leg day. If you've seen Dom Moats' Instagram, he's squatting a lot of weight.
A lot of cake on that.
Bunt show from McPherson. Dom going down to second. He gets in.
He might
He's
push
gonna
three.
go third.
He might push three.
Go three.
And he is in.
There we go.
Hounds taking advantage of a sloppy throw from the catcher for John Carroll. Moats advances to third. Hounds starting with a guy in scoring position with McPherson up, the 1-0 count. Great opportunity to score here.
Cully Mick. Where's his dad? Everyone watch his dad. Here we go, Colin. What is Colin, a switch hitter, right?
Just a lefty.
Just a lefty. Back in his heyday, he was, though.
I think he writes righty, though.
Infield in here for John Carroll.
Oh, what a piece.
McPherson.
That might get down.
Slices
Oh,
foul.
God.
Important
Great.
note, the wind is blowing out
It
today.
is. It is.
Wind
Great
is
piece
blowing
of
out
hitting there.
heavy.
Wind is not that much.
It is.
Baseball,
It
bro.
is. That
not-
does affect it. You're just
Stop.
no
You're 2 minutes.
no idea what you're
Not golf.
talking about.
We're not in golf.
No idea what you're talking about.
Great piece of hitting there for McPherson. Takes a fastball on the outside part of the plate, pushes it, but just lands foul.
Stay with it, Cole. Stay with it. There we go.
1-1 count here for
Swing.
McPherson.
Bada, bada, bada. Swing. Bada. Oh.
Fastball just under it. 1-2 now for Ryan. Mr. Hubeck sitting right below us.
You back with him.
Big gulp.
Slurping on a big gulp. What's in that big gulp, Mr. Hubeck? Fanta and Diet Coke.
Very questionable
Awful.
combination.
An awful combo.
Never heard of that before, but
Looking to put a ball in play, and he does just that.
smokes it back up the middle. Moats is going to come home. RBI single for Colin McPherson to start this game off.
I got to ask, Zach, you've been to more games than I've been this year. I know the Orioles do the sprinkler. Does the Gilman Greyhounds on doubles do anything with when they?
They throw the hooks up on a double.
Up.
You'll see maybe when we get a double, Hounds will throw the hooks up. When we score a run, though, you go in the dugout, big party in the dugout. No matter if we're winning, we're losing, it's a great time to be a Hound when runs are scored.
I feel like the hook's kind of weak, though.
No. Hooks are strong celebration. This.
I'm a big fan of Red Sox 2018 twist.
Winstead.
That was probably prime second base double.
No one knows
celebration.
what that is.
Yes.
Winstead,
If you watched baseball in 2018, you know what I'm talking about.
No one knows what that is.
Yep.
As Adam Hicks is up here, Colin McPherson on first. I mentioned it every game.
Here.
Great lead there for Colin. Ryan checking back on. Colin going to go. Throw down for John Carroll. It's wide yet again.
Tails off.
McPherson going to third.
Go three.
Oh, my. Oh, great throw.
Oh, my goodness.
McPherson into third. No outs. The Hounds are all over John Carroll right now.
Deja vu. Same exact thing with Don Moats.
What a start for the Hounds. We're buzzing.
If you're Dallas Brooks at catcher right now for John Carroll, you're thinking about what you're doing.
Dallas
Two errant
Byers
throws.
More like it.
Dallas
That's
Byers.
McConaughey throwing like McConaughey and Dallas Byers, eh?
Hicksy with an opportunity to drive in McPherson here. Curveball, good pitch from Ryan. Hicksy going to take that one in stride. Strike three, going to tell Miller what he's seen. Miller looking to help himself
What's
here.
His walkout?
Little Kid Cudi.
All right, I don't mind it.
Ben, class president Ben Weinfeld walking in here with a Dunkin' Donuts box.
I could really use a donut
Former
right now.
class president.
Pittman Smythe is the class president. Shout out to him.
Josh Melanson walking in.
Go
Miller
out.
smokes it to
Go
right
out.
field.
Go.
That should
to
be two
field.
for the Hounds. That should be two.
McPherson coming in. He's going to get in there. Plenty of time.
Easy two for Coley Mick.
Hounds up 2-0 in the bottom of the first. Miller helping himself out there with an RBI sack to right. Great start for the Hounds. If you're a fan, if you're a parent, you're loving it. Beautiful day at the yard.
Look at this John Carroll side.
John Carroll, unenthusiastic, no heart, no passion, no energy. Hounds looking to bury him. Likas up here.
Hubeck was just doing jump squats. He's so jazzed up.
Let's let Coach Hubeck, or Mr. Hubeck was telling me earlier that the Diet Coke is because he is on a diet, so I
Hubeck's going to
apologize.
be, that
Not
diet,
sure if that's
that
how it
diet
works,
is not
but-
going to last, I'll tell you that.
Wow.
That's a shock.
Will
His
Ryan
retirement, he's going to be beachside rubbing lobster on his chest.
I hope so.
Cancun
Little
with
buttered
Kevin
lobster.
Durant.
That diet ain't going to last. You're going to be beachside retirement rubbing buttered lobster on your chest.
Cancun with Kevin Durant real fast.
Fastball there for Ryan. Touches the outside part of the plate.
Cancun.
1-1 count here for Likas.
Cancun. All right.
Likas hitting 274 on the season. Curveball down, hits it to the left side.
Oh,
Fielded,
bounce.
bounce.
Oh, cannon though for an arm.
That's a good arm.
Good throw there from Adamski to end the inning, but Hounds strike back, take the lead 2-0. We will be back in the top of the second where Miller looks to continue his dominance. Back here on the top of the second inning. Hounds lead John Carroll Patriots 2-0 after a great bottom of the first.
It's good to be back.
What are we looking for, boys? What are we liking from Miller? What are we hoping he continues?
I think Miller just get in his bag, a little flow. You know, pitchers, it's similar to, I don't know, but you can just get into, I feel like, kind of a blackout state where you're just flowing.
That is true. Miller delivers the fastball, fouled back for strike number 1.
You know what I mean, though? Like, when you're on the mound and just feeling it, you can feel the sensation in your fingertips, and just everything is just going to go.
Everything's working. Dallas Brooks here at the plate. 2 errant throws while he was catching last inning, which allowed the Hounds to get 2 in.
That's got to be awesome.
Pop fly to the left side. Drew Taylor back. Called off by McPherson.
Smart call off by Colin. That's veteran leadership right there. That's a great call off.
Great call off by McPherson. Although Taylor, captain of the infield, McPherson
headed to BC, a little Kuzami baseball action.
Good connection there.
He's going to look to play. Oh, speaking of the devil.
Oh, my God, it's Trevor Kuzami walking in. Fastball up and in there for Miller. Ball number 1.
Did you see that?
Yep.
Wow.
A lot of heat. Miller throwing very hard today, showing why he's such a prospect. Fouled right back up the middle to Miller.
Underhand smart.
Flips it to first.
Gladys,
number 2.
great throw, ringing around the horn.
If Payton's hot, I don't think anyone in this league can touch him. If he's pitching to his best, to his fullest extent and his best ability, there's no one coming close to making good contact on him.
Speaking of that, 1.38 ERA on the season with 25 and a third innings pitched for Miller.
And a 3.68 GPA. Student athlete, student always comes first here at the Gilman School, boys and girls.
Not sure where you pulled that number, but
great call.
It's probably about accurate.
Hit way back into left field. McPherson deep to the wall. Retires it for out number 3. Miller gets through the inning, a 1-2-3 inning. Very fast, pitch count low. Hounds looking to pile on the lead in the bottom of the second inning. We will be back. See you then. Welcome back to Greyhound TV. Bottom of the second here. Hounds lead 2-0 after 2 quick innings from Peyton Miller on the bump.
Calling Mick with a great catch, too. I've never seen a more passionate father-son duo, Calling Mick and his dad. Colin's dad was, like, tracking that, trying to go and grab it. He was at the bench, and he jumped out of his seat and, like, went and sprinted for the ball.
Very true. If you didn't see it, he was running, sprinting to left field to try and catch that ball with Colin. Will Ryan back on the bump here, looking for a better bottom of the second inning as Cooper Seidel is going to lead off for the Hounds. Fastball to start it right down the pipe, 1-0. 0-1, I should say.
Come on. You played too much show to not know.
I know, I have. Slips up a little bit. Little bunt here for Cooper, lays it down, going to go foul on the left side. As some of the juniors walk in here, Biss, could you give a breakdown of who some of these guys are?
Who's your favorite junior out of this group?
Out of this crew?
It's got to be Maloney. Hudson Advisey, you know.
Good shout.
Some good combos with him.
Great end with the slimiest hands I've ever felt.
Why is that? Just sweat?
Yeah.
Or just always wet for some reason?
Always really soppy.
Will Ryan's 0-2 delivery, curveball. Cooper fouls it back to the
Might hit somebody in the face in second. All right.
Winstead.
Almost hit a poor child.
Winstead.
Sean McCarthy walking in here, looking to join this Hound student section.
NBC walking style. Great guy, though.
What? Jesus, bro.
Great guy, though.
Another curveball.
Outside. That's
Seidel
outside.
lays off of it.
Just look at it. You can tell. Deep down
I don't know how good of a hitter is Seidel. I know he's unreal. In the
Seidel, strong hitter. He's hitting 6. I think he's been hot as of late. Just a good bat, senior leadership experience in this lineup. Fastball out.
Side. Good eye.
2-2 count here for Seidel. A lot of guys out today, man.
I have heard
Great
that
day
Cooper
for
Seidel
baseball.
has been contacted by the Wake Forest coach. Number 1 in the team. Number 1 in the
I
country
would not be
Wake
surprised,
is
Cooper.
number 1 in the country.
They are right now.
Fastball, good pitch there from Will Ryan to catch Cooper looking for out number 1.
It's fine. Here you go, Lemon.
Jake Muller coming up here in the 7 spot for the Hounds. Good lefty in the lineup, young guy, a little bit inexperienced, but he's been hot as of late.
I'm not familiar with Muller's game, but I'm really excited to see him.
Playing 3rd today. Ryan's delivery, fastball up.
Where are you saying this?
What?
That's what I thought.
Another
Outside.
fastball outside. Wow!
Come on, Blue!
Shocking call there
Your
for Blue.
eyes.
That pitch was definitely out. Had 2-seam action out of the plate there. Fastball, Muller fouls it back. George Hardy walking in here. Another Bucky on. Little hat for the guy.
Why? What's up? What's the obsession with like the kind of flat brim surfer hat?
I'm
these
not.
days?
I'm not sure, but it is very popular.
I've
Look
never
at
been
it
one of
in
those
this
guys.
crowd.
I never will be.
You are one of the. I've seen you.
You can go through my
Seen you
closet
rock
at home. I never don't own one.
Seen you rock.
Never will.
Many a time.
Never will. 2 hats in my collection.
What are they? Pitch outside there. Full count here for Muller. Ryan looks like he's opening up his stance a little bit, leaving those pitches out. Needs to get one in here, the full count.
That's your question. It's a golf hat and a Boston Red Sox hat.
Okay, okay. Alex Wasson walking in here into the student section. Ryan's 3-2. Fastball in.
Nice.
Muller.
Ron.
1 out walk here for the Hounds. Wyatt Winstead getting that bat. Look at the speed coming out of the dugout from Winstead.
With the catcher's gear on too.
Love
Just,
that.
he's staying strapped with the leg protectors on, making sure that if he needs to come in the game, he will.
Great to see Wasson. You know who I'm really disappointed in right now?
Who's that?
Daniel Calhoun. Worry, if you're watching this, you are scum right now.
Need to get to
Promise
this game,
you'd be
Worry.
out, and you're just sitting at home with your little laptop. Get out and watch the game outside.
Throwback, Muller in time.
To add on, Worry, people do know what I was talking about there, just so you know.
What?
He texted Zach. He missed that.
Wait, what?
He missed that.
Gladys,
Missed that.
0-0 count here. Gladys, one of the strongest guys on this team.
Oh.
Swings through one, throw down there from Brooks. He's going to be out at second base. Tough hit and run there. Coach Sheets giving a little clap. Muller does what he was supposed to do. Gladys swings through it. Unfortunate.
Sheets loves that steal off rip, huh?
I think he called for the hit and run. You know, Muller, I don't think is the fastest guy. Tried his hardest.
Collins stole, Moats. Like,
Yep.
Everyone's stealing.
We're definitely an aggressive team on the base pass, that's for sure. Curveball there. Gladys fouls it back.
Winstead.
Important to note as well, Gladys, in my opinion, I think has one of the best walkouts on the team. Broke Boys by Drake. One of my
Well, you're a
favorite songs
Drake-
off his latest
You're a
album.
Drake Schlauber. So
But-
it's different for you, but yeah, that's fine.
It's a great song.
Who's the Ice Spice one?
That's Colin.
Colin.
Curveball out
My
there.
favorite.
Looks like that pitch was almost more of a slider there from Ryan. Maybe possibly changing up his grip, different
Ice
arm
Spice,
angle.
Ice Spice and Moats.
Fastball down and out.
Carry on.
2-2 count here. Hound student section, loud, aggressive. Coach Holmes sitting in the middle of it. Great look for the Hounds. What you want in a home playoff game. Fastball, strike 3 there from Ryan. 2 Ks on the inning. Hounds not able to score, but still lead 2-0 heading into the top of the 3rd inning.
Will we be right back or no?
We will be back.
Welcome back to Greyhound TV. Peyton Miller takes the bump for his third inning. I believe he's 6 up, 6 down so far. Great start for the Greyhounds. 2 early runs in the first inning.
As you can see on your screen right now, Peyton Miller, Cooper Seidel, 2 aces, of aces here for the Gilman Greyhounds. Miller with a 1.38 ERA, 25 in the third innings pitched, and 28 Ks.
Wow.
While Cooper, a little over 50 innings so far this year, has been the ace, the experienced ace of this Hounds team. Great for this rotation, going to be very important heading into this playoff run.
It's nice when you have 2 aces on your team.
Very nice. As Miller's 0-0 delivery to start the top of the third here. Steps off, Hound time, or time.
What's the pitch clock? Are we doing that in this league?
Pitch clock, there's no pitch clock here.
Hate that.
Could really use it, though.
It would speed it up. There are some games that go a little long, that's for sure. Miller's delivery.
Wow.
Good curveball there from
nutty.
Miller.
I don't know if anyone saw that little one-hand grab there from the umpire, too. Ball
Okay.
got away from the catcher.
Okay.
This is 8-hitter Drew Jordan up for John Carroll playing second base today. Fastball in there for strike number 2. Peyton getting ahead early so far in this game, looking very strong.
Early. It's crazy out of you.
It's a wild statement.
Fastball, smoke
Oh
Muller.
Wow!
What a play!
Wow!
Jake Muller, what a play at third base, snags
Holy
it out
Muller.
of thin air.
Oh my God!
That ball was smoked.
That's Machado Prime Orioles.
Coach Lemon out of the dugout for that one, loving it from Muller, the
my God.
the young gun.
I've never seen anything like that.
110 exit velo right into the glove of Jake Muller.
Hounds student section electric. Miller getting helped from his defense early. Ball 1 on the 9-hitter Bishop. Coach Regan here, off to the left side, standing with some of the teachers. MIAA hockey winner as a coaching staff. Good for him.
Where's Regan?
He's right over here to our left side, if you can see him sitting alongside Mr. Slutkin,
He looks cute.
Mr. McPherson,
Really good trio
Mr.
there.
Herman. Fastball up there.
Wow, that was clocked at 97 miles an hour.
3-0 count here for Miller.
Holy Miller.
Feeling himself today early on.
Miller just hit 106.
Aroldis Chapman numbers.
Strike 1. Oh, wow, Blue says that ball is up. Ball 4 there, 1 out walk for Miller. Miller does not like that.
Come on, Blue.
Back turn to the ump.
Game we watching here. Come on.
I do got to ask, how you guys feel about the gold helmets of John Carroll? Seem a little forced for a team that's a 6 seed, but
Be nice. Love thy neighbor.
Neighbor.
We're all humans.
Or 45 minutes north.
Neighbor as in like.
Strike 1 there. Good
it's a quote, sorry.
curveball. Good curveball there on Ruiz. Very good player for John Carroll. The top 3, Ruiz, Adamski, and Ryan, are really a power trio here for John Carroll.
When that stimulus hits, a sensation.
Fastball down there.
Blue. That's a great pitch.
With a crowd like this, Blue definitely going to hear it all throughout the game, no matter what he calls it. Both sides aggressive.
Stimmy check.
Fastball down yet again.
A little tingle.
Bishop at first, moving around a little bit with his feet, trying to catch Bishop off guard. What are you drinking there, Charlie? Is that a ginger ale?
Seagram's ginger ale. You got a problem with it?
What's your favorite brand of ginger ale? I know you're a big GA guy. Fastball out there.
Probably Canada Dry.
Okay, good call. 3-1 count.
Canada Dry out of the fountain. We have a fountain at our house. Ginger ale fountain. All right, here we go.
Miller. Wow, yeah,
we go.
come on.
Strike!
Embarrassing there for
Oh, you don't
Ruiz.
walk
Bad
early.
look.
Hound
You don't
student
walk
section
early.
going to let him hear it. Miss Hammer walking in. Very happy with that call from the ump. Maybe a little bit of a makeup call. That pitch looked to be maybe a little down. Ruiz not happy. Going to get an opportunity 3-2 here. Miller, wants this strikeout. Fastball smoke to the right side. Hicksy coming in.
Wow,
Great
what a play. Hicksy. Attaboy, Hicksy.
Great jump from Hicks. Retires Ruiz. 2 outs here for the Hounds in the top of the third.
That is a really bad look from Ruiz.
Terrible look. Ruiz all over it, but
was hit
lined
well.
out right to Hicks.
That was hit well. Hicks will have a great career at Gettysburg, right?
Yep, going to Gettysburg next 4. Great player, has one of the best bats in the league, best fielding abilities, tracks ground like no other. As we're going to steal here, Lycus throws down to second base. Seidel with the tag, safe at second base.
Good throw.
Is Matt Bishop.
Little birdie told me that Hicks might leave early for the draft, though, so maybe not go for all 4. But
Well, you know, you hope to see that. I'd love if Hicksy was in the draft.
What birdie told you that? What little birdie told you that?
moving on.
Curveball up there from Miller. 1-0 count here on Frank Adamski.
Frank Adamski, what a name.
Great name.
Damn.
Fastball outside part of the
There you
plate.
go,
Strike
Blue.
1 there for Miller.
Good eye, Blue. Love that.
Pretty big strike zone today so far, I think, from what we've noticed. Maybe a little hot, lower, a little high.
I'd say especially a little inconsistent as well.
Yeah, for sure. Seems to be a staple of MIAA,
Oh my
though.
God, that
Curveball
is
there.
nasty.
Hammer curve from Peyton Miller there on the 1-1 count to make it 1-2. Fouled back by Adamski.
Here comes Jason's son with his staple Gatorade water bottle.
Okay. Moving on then. Let's go back to Peyton and the game. Right?
1-2 count here for Miller. Looking to get out of this 3rd inning unscathed. Looks back at second. Matt Bishop runs back to the bag.
Feel the wind.
Miller set for the 1-2. Fastball high, strike 3.
Nasty.
Miller mowing through this John Carroll lineup.
Stared him down afterwards, too. Did you see that?
Yeah, high heat. Will's Cam's going to look great.
Cold-blooded.
3 scoreless for the Hounds. Look to add to this lead in the bottom of the 3rd. We will be back. Welcome back to Greyhound TV. Hounds lead 2-0 in the bottom of the 3rd. Jute Taylor going to lead it off here for the Gilman Greyhounds. As you can see on your screen here, Dom Moats Mania, hitting .478 on the year, a .557 OBP, and a 1.169 OPS. I don't know if that's a Gilman record, but
That's got to be
through
some
the
sort of
through the regular season, it could be. Batting average through the roof.
and a 96 average in his chemistry class.
Great guy on and off of the field.
And he does charity work in the city.
I'm not confirmed on
Works
that,
at
but I will go with it.
Paul's place in the city on weekends.
Curveball up there to start the inning.
Ladies, like, are you listening to this? Does it get a better guy?
And a Maryland commit.
Going to UMD. Local boy. Homegrown boy.
Jute Taylor to the left side. Adamski fields it. Makes a strong throw to first for the first out. Important to note here, Will Ryan no longer pitching for the John Carroll Patriots.
Good call.
Looks like they're trying to give Hounds a couple different looks, possibly a 2-2-2-1 look for John Carroll. That's almost Gilman's copyrighted game plan when they don't have Miller or Cooper on the bump, but John Carroll adopting it for today.
Well, we could have had another body had Zach Harvey.
Brooks Mueller on the mound, I should say, for John Carroll, number 20. Strike 1 there on Dom Moats.
Look at Errol Tucker running that BBQ stand like a champ.
Fouled back there. Strike 2. Hits the umpire right on the chest. Maybe
Errol
a little
Tucker.
sign.
I don't even know if Errol Tucker knows this, but if you go to Jupiter's Ice Cream in Mount Washington, there's a picture of a baby Errol Tucker on one of their collage pics. You can't miss it. Really wholesome and just nice to see that.
really just hate the Yankees jersey on him right now. That's about it.
Wow. Strike 3 there for Mueller. Great pitch. Moats down, swinging on 3 straight strikes. Giving McPherson the breakdown a little bit. What he should expect. Another good, favorable matchup here, lefty on righty for Colin.
Colin makes hot right now. Love those New Balances on him, too.
New Balance. Great brand for baseball. Some of the best baseball cleats that I've worn. Fastball down there to start. Mueller putting his hands up. Doesn't know where that missed. Looks like Blue is not favorable on the low strike. Likes it either up or relatively high. Fouled back there for McPherson. 0-2 or 1-2 now.
Won't be Baltimore City without
1-1.
without some
1-1.
copters, I'll tell you that.
Jack Amia walking in the crowd. America, United States of America bandana on.
Really
Fastball
classy.
down,
Really
2-1.
classy.
Long shorts there for Amia. You think he's trying to
I
rock?
think those are jorts.
Yeah, looks like
Which
he's
I
trying to
love.
rock a little old school look.
Throwback, kind of country, USA. I don't mind it. Patriotic.
Mueller, another fastball down. 3-1 count here for Colin.
What's his name? Mueller? Like
Mueller.
Frank Mueller?
Bueller.
Mueller.
Fastball out. Colin swings through it. Full count here.
What do you do here? You attack or play defensive?
I mean, it looks like he doesn't have a lot of confidence in his off speed. Hasn't thrown much yet. Colin just swung through a fastball, so I'd attack that high part of the zone yet again. Fastball, strike 3, outside part of the plate. Good pitch. Sets the Hounds down. 3 straight outs. We will see you back in the top of the 4th inning. Welcome back to Greyhound TV. Top of the 4th here. Hounds are up 2-0. Peyton Miller, strong 3 innings so far. Looking to continue that.
Payne looks
Low
good.
pitch count. Fastball looks good. Hammer curve working well. 3-hitter up here for John Carroll. Will Ryan out
I'm
of the
excited
game already
to see
on the
him pull
mound.
out the 12-6 slurve, too. I think that's going to work really well against this John Carroll team.
Fastball to start. Ryan looks almost square. Blue somehow says that's a ball. I don't know where that missed.
Blue! It's nice being this close.
Just ask him. Fastball on the outside part of the plate. Good pitch there for Miller. Hits the spot.
Give us that, please. Please and thank you.
The 1-1. Curveball in the dirt there.
Good eye. Calm before the storm right now.
Charlie, what was that noise?
Wow.
Fouled back on the 2-1.
Hammer
2-2 count here. Was that a swig of your ginger ale? I've never. Is that ginger ale cold? I've never seen somebody drink
Cool.
warm ginger ale.
It's cool. Is it like? Do you have a problem?
Just sounds a little warm. As we
Ginger
see
ale-
Dano's
Ginger ale
Dano's
gets
right behind
terrible.
us,
Hey,
putting a
where's
little
Dan?
ketchup on a dog. 3. Out
Dano's
off to the right
smearing
side.
ketchup on his face. Where's Dano?
He's off to the right here getting a hot dog, as you can see.
I love that. He's getting all over in that
He'll
ketchup.
probably be at the O's game tonight. O's season ticket holder. He might be. I don't know, but he's at every home game, I want to say.
He usually he finds his way.
He does get there.
Might be the Orioles' #1 fan.
I would
in the state of
definitely in the
Maryland.
running.
I'd
He's in the
say
running.
that 100%.
The 2-2 delivery here for Miller. Oh, wow. I wanted to ring him up myself.
God.
That pitch looked like where the first fastball was, right on that outside part of the plate. I'm just going to say no. 3-2 count here. Definitely don't want to start off the inning with a leadoff walk.
I'm just being a pain.
Fastball up.
Aye.
As I say that, Will Ryan takes first. 4-hitter Casey Carpenter up here playing first base today for the Hounds.
Shout out Casey Bishop, former Hound.
Former Hound, MIAA,
Champ.
A-conference champ.
Zach, how many chips do you have in your Gilman career?
In my Gilman career, I have
Illustrious.
one chip. Well, if you include managerial chips,
You
I
do,
have
yeah.
2.
Illustrious career for you. That's cute. 2 chips is pretty good. I'd be happy with that too.
Charlie, how many are you holding on to?
I currently have, I believe, 5. Looking for 6. A couple weeks with golf maybe. But yeah, 5 not bad. Kobe Bryant had 5. A lot of legends have had 5 in the sports world.
Fastball down there for Miller in the dirt.
4 with squash, though. Essentially winning a ring in the 60s in the NBA. So
Oh, wow.
Wow.
What do you have to say about that, Charlie?
I think that's a lot of talk from a hired gun, huh? A lot of loyalty for a hired gun, no? How many chips do you have this?
So yeah, I'm blessed to have a JV golf championship on my
Strike
belt.
one there, dotted on the corner. for
Besides that,
Miller.
still looking for my first
Mickey
actual
Mouse.
championship.
Possibility, though, golf coming up, as you mentioned earlier in the broadcast, Charlie. Hounds versus St. Paul's Wednesday.
Team is
Team is show up.
we're in a weird limbo right now, but hopefully we'll pull it together on Wednesday. I like our guys.
As Miller goes back to first.
Shout out to our guy Bennett Espenshade, who qualified for the U.S. Open.
In attendance today, actually, too.
The U.S. Open. he's
Let's
playing in.
let's restate that. The U.S. Open qualifier chopped over to left side for Muller. Going to go to first
Good
in
out.
time.
What?
In time at first. Muller bobbles it, isn't
No,
able
no.
to turn it,
He's out. He's out.
but gets the play at first.
Good for Muller. He's having a good game.
Carpenter retired. Had that great grab at third earlier. Smoked off the bat. 1 out here with a guy on second for John Carroll.
If I'm not mistaken, this is their first runner in scoring position today.
I believe that is true.
Some signs of pure dominance from Peyton.
Peyton has
Miller.
pitched very well.
Perfect game is no longer in play.
Curveball smoked to center field. Moats
man.
tracking to his right. Colin calling him off,
Easy,
able to
Colin.
retire him.
Good from him.
Scared of Collins' arm. Runner stays on second.
Yep, Ryan not able to advance.
Collins got a rocket. He's got a hammer.
Important to note, Miller working very quick so far this game. Not only a low pitch count, his control has been great, and we're almost through top of the 4th inning.
That umpire has some broad shoulders.
I think
believe,
it's padding.
yeah, it's the padding.
That man's probably all skin and
Unfortunately.
bones when you get down to it.
Interesting call there.
Jesus.
You can tell. The legs give it away.
Okay, Lycus going out to talk with Miller.
What, are they trying to switch Peyton? Why would we do that?
Number 15, a pinch hitter for the Hounds, as Coach Wren is going to come to talk with,
For John Carroll.
or yeah, sorry, for John Carroll, as Coach Wren comes out to talk to Miller and Lycus.
Peyton, who's who's a big, like, rosin spider tack guy. Really good at hiding it. I'm kidding.
That that is a complete joke. We do not
Do not
endorse
do that.
anything like that, as that would be against MIAA ethical
wonder if they're
code
checking-
and
Please
Do you
don't
think they're checking
investigate
that
that
in this league?
MIAA.
legal code.
You think they check that in this league?
I will say, I'll talk after I introduce number 15. Pinch hitting here is Cam Leach for the John Carroll Patriots.
For who?
Each.
Cam Leach, number 15.
Shout out Cam Custis.
Pitch 1, curveball there, chopped to the left side. Muller going to corral
What
it,
a
throws
day
to
f-
first.
what a day for
Out
Muller.
number 3. Hounds get through the top of the 4th. lead 4-0, 2-0. Apologies.
What were you saying about rosin and spider
Yeah,
tack?
so I'll tell my little story here. Good opportunity. So I want to say, I think it was a JV game my sophomore year. I was pitching for JV, and I remember specifically we were at St. Mary's. I went out to the mound in about the 3rd inning, and this was really before the whole pine tar rosin spider tack scandal happened in the MLB, before the whole crackdown. And I remember just the ball being alarmingly sticky.
In a JV match?
Alarmingly sticky in a JV match. And it was like the 4th inning.
You
I
see
think
his
he was
spin
getting
rates
shelled
are
a little bit.
3,000, whatever.
Yeah, so this guy apparently was using a little something on the ball.
Bro, what's wrong with that?
No, there isn't. I've experienced, when I was pitching, I'd
What?
I'd experimented in practice, obviously, with it, but
all right.
I couldn't get the feeling of it down at all. It just
I don't
didn't
get it
work.
when you put it on. Why does the ball not like just go straight to the ground?
So yeah, you would think that's how it works, but they put a light amount of coating on it, where it really just has a more tackier feeling, where you're feeling control of the ball, and it increases your spin rates. Not velocity as much. It might go up a couple points, you would say, for miles per hour, but it's more about your spin rates. Makes it a little bit more difficult for the hitter to see. It's Hicks here is going to lead off the inning for the Hounds. Curveball in there for strike number
Who's
1.
the Japanese dude that's the notorious cheater with that?
Japanese dude.
Padres pitcher.
Japanese dude.
Darvish?
Yeah, Darvish.
He didn't
Up through the
he-
middle.
he was
Grab
not very
there
big
at
on,
short.
Huh?
He was not very big on the pine tar.
No, he was massive. on it.
He's just a good pitcher, I think.
No.
Yeah, I'm not. You might be accurate. There might have been a Yu Darvish
Garrett.
breakdown once or twice. I'm not sure. I haven't heard of that in my career. Some infamous ones, though.
Garrett Cole.
Yeah, Garrett Cole. Well,
Yeah.
not
Definition.
in
Definition.
game, but known
Trevor
for
Bauer.
his lower
that
spin
was
rates.
Trevor
Bauer,
Bauer
yep.
was different. That was like, what was that with his girlfriend?
Now in Japan.
Bauer's in Japan with his girlfriend.
Fouled back there for Miller, right at the booth.
Yeah, let's stay away from the Bauer talks.
Yep. Okay,
Is that
so
still, I think that
back,
case is that court case still going on?
Back to the pine tar as Miller sees a curveball back up the middle at second base. Good play. Miller able
Holy.
to be beaten out there by the throw.
That was a B Crawford.
Yeah,
type ball.
great play there from Drew Jordan.
See, I know my players.
You do. Brandon Crawford, I know, one of your
He's my
favorite
player.
Team you play
players.
for.
The Giants.
Yep,
There you go.
good call.
There you go.
Likas up here. Quick 2 outs here for the Hounds. Muller walking through him a little bit. The 0-0. Curveball up out of the zone. Likas lays off.
Did see Likas Law on lunch in the crowd today, too. Otherwise known as Dan Likas' father.
Strike 1 there. 1-1 count here for Likas. 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Hounds lead 2-0.
Back in the heyday, did have the pleasure of playing with Dan Likas in I believe it was 6th grade baseball. Good back then.
I could
was
not
not.
confirm that.
That is a
but
guaranteed. Towson. I can name that lineup. I was once again on the bench, but just a vibe guy.
You were there. You helped the team. In
Other names, Hayden Hare.
Moral
I know he plays
support.
for St. Paul's. I know he's continuing his career in college. I cannot name the college on top of my head, but
fastball down there for Muller. Muller.
Bueller.
Stop.
The 2-1 fastball. Likas swings through it.
Why are you weirdly good at that impression?
Can we get it again? One more.
Bueller.
Bueller.
Sounds like you have a role in acting, possibly. If they ever come back with another Ferris Bueller. Strike 3 there for Muller. Hyped up on the mound. Hounds lead still 2-0 heading into the top of the 5th inning. This game is moving fast, so make sure you stay here. GTV coming back to you in the top of the 5th.
Welcome back to GTV. Peyton Miller returns to the bump for his 5th inning of action. Doing great so far. Only really allowed one runner into scary territory, otherwise known as a runner in scoring position. He only reached second base. So safe to say he's doing pretty well. The Clemson commit, sophomore, class 2025. Crazy to think that he still has 2 years left in the MIAA. Someone else want to take over? Or?
Yeah, I'm really excited to see where Peyton's career ends up. I think pro ball is definitely in his future. Pro ball is a grind, though. I'll tell you that. You're in I can't curse. Never mind. You're in just the middle of nowhere, Indiana,
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
playing triple A ball. Like, it's a grind. Staying at crappy motels.
Luckily, they did increase the pay. It was known for decades to be one of the worst paying jobs, actually below poverty rate for a long time.
Oh, that
did increase.
Huback's doing well, I think, right?
Huback, luckily, when you go right out of high school, you're looking for a big signing bonus. I believe Peter Huback did get a good signing bonus, so he's going to be able to live off of that for a while there when he's, in the minors. Hopefully he gets called up to the big leagues soon-ish. It takes a bit longer when you are in high school coming out. Colin McPherson's ranges to a left in a great play in left field
from Cully Mick
to retire out number 1. But as we were saying, yeah, Peter Huback hopefully climbing through the ranks.
Was he in the Dominican recently, right?
Dominican, I want to say he did do something in the Dominican.
Good for him.
I'm not 100% sure.
They've got some dogs down there in the Dominican Republic.
A lot of good MLB players representing the Dominican Republic.
David Ortiz.
They were out early in the World Baseball Classic this year.
I would say they have some really talented players and prospects,
yes.
Not dogs.
Interesting terminology there, Bess.
Let's cut that.
The Friends baseball team, a few guys from their team here out.
Fastball hit to the left side. Muller ground fields it. Out number 2. Quick work here in the top of the 5th inning for the Hounds. Miller just rolling through this John Carroll Patriots lineup.
Muller's having a day.
Having a great day at third base. He was even in on the grass there, making plays in all directions, up, down, side to side. He's doing it all.
It's good to see. Really, really good to see.
If I'm not mistaken, if things were to stay the same and the Gilman Greyhounds were to move on,
to the right side there.
Archbishop Spalding would be their next match, correct, right?
The 3-2 matchup. It depends on seeding, depending on the lower seeds, but I want to say you would be correct, yes.
I mean, there's no way it wouldn't be.
You're right. It would be Gilman versus Spalding.
At Spalding, bit of a hike away.
It is 2-0 though, so let's not get ahead of ourselves.
That is a true statement. Peyton Miller is doing well, though, so you never know.
Cooper Seidel on the bump as well, regardless win or loss here for the Hounds. Lead at first. Miller throws back in there in time.
Gladys is there to corral.
That's Shirk at first base, at first base running.
I do remember Gilman's last time out versus Spalding. If I'm not mistaken, they may have actually blown it in the 7th inning.
Yes,
that was heard.
The last home game I was here broadcasting alongside Jackson Armacost. And the Hounds had a long lead all game. Unfortunately, let that one slip through their hands. But Hounds, no matter what they say, Spalding seeding-wise is better. Yeah. But Hounds have an opportunity to take on any team, has even beaten Curley, who's the number 1 seed here in these playoffs.
Things are pretty open. No set in stone 1 seed. I believe back in 2021 when the Greyhounds were really the team to beat, it seemed like there was no one in their way that could stop them. And I feel like this year it seems like it's a bit more open. There's more teams. There's no one team that's going to easily, you could say right now, could easily walk away with this.
Yeah, I agree. That was such a good win for us getting that.
It was.
Baseball
Chopper up the middle there.
Oh!
Taylor comes over, and it hits.
That's
the
unreal.
Runner going to second. That is a force out. Ump calls it. Hounds rolling through this Patriots lineup.
Really
Leading
good call
2-0 going into the bottom of the 5th inning. We will be back in the bottom of the 5th. Hounds lead 2-0.
Welcome back to Greyhound TV as Gilman takes the box for the bottom of the 5th, up 2-0. Early lead in the bottom of the 1st. They took the lead with it was a double, correct? It was a single. No, it was back-to-back singles, which then led to stolen bases by Dom Motes and Colin McPherson, and runs scored on pop flies. So, good start, and then from there, crickets. No, nothing really happened so far besides that.
Yeah, both pitching staffs looking strong here. Will Ryan out of the game in the 2nd inning. Mueller in now for John Carroll. Has looked good so far.
Bueller.
All right, too much.
Seidel watches that one, bounces in the dirt. 2-1 count here for Seidel.
Come on, Coop. Here we go, Coop.
Fastball hits the short. Corralled, thrown, strong throw. Out number 1 there.
Good throw.
Good play at short by Ethan Ruiz. That left side of the infield with a Ruiz and Adamski, very strong, both hitting and fielding. One of the best left sides in all of the MIAA.
Who won the trip last year?
Last year, Spalding won it. A really strong team. One of the best pitching staffs this league has probably ever seen. Doubling down this year with yet again a great pitching staff. Their lineup not nearly as strong this year, but they just win close, low-scoring games with that staff they have.
They just got guys.
They do.
They do.
Were they the 1 seed last year?
Yes.
Oh, that's a good piece.
Smoked up the middle there at second base.
Young Crawford.
Great play by Jordan. 2 great plays ranging to his right. Out number 2 there. Nick Gladys up now, getting his 2nd at-bat of the game.
Here we go, boys. Love this walkout from, who's that?
That's the Broke Boys by Drake. Curve ball, strike 1, bottom part of the plate.
Come on. Love that call.
Couldn't quite tell what he said exactly.
Whoa.
Guess we're calling the curveballs now.
He's being lenient with that.
Bottom 5. Gilman is 6 outs away from seeing themselves into the 2nd round of the MIAA playoffs.
Good take there.
Second round,
No.
I believe that's the quarters. There is double elimination, so no team is ending their season today.
Fastball inside, grounded to short. Ruiz makes a good play, charging, throws to first, out number 3.
That was nutty.
Great play from Ruiz. Great fielding for this John Carroll infield. Hounds lead 2-0 going into the top of the 6th inning. We will be back.
Three, two. Welcome back to Greyhound TV.
Oh my God, off rip.
Off rip, a single for John Carroll, looking to get the bats alive after a pretty dead first 5 innings for, what's their mascot? I'm a little unfamiliar.
The Patriots, right?
Sounds about right. I'll go with that. So the John Carroll Patriots, if that's their,
Is it the Patriots? The John Carroll Patriots? What? Is that
their mascot.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Good call.
I just lied about that. I thought it
Over
was.
in that, like,
Just hope.
What? Zach is scaling the walls like Spidey. Rocking your Cuse orange today, Zach. Are you pumped for next year? Cuse?
Let me get on mic. I am pumped. Next 4, going to Cuse.
New house for commentating, right? Broadcasting a
Maybe,
little?
I don't know. We'll see.
Little film here and there.
We'll see.
I heard Syracuse knew us actually contacted Zach about applying.
They wanted me. Going up there, up north with Owen David off, another good friend of mine, good friend of ours.
Shout
There's
out
Will's
Owen.
cams.
Shout out Odd.
Another Wake Forest guy, one of 8 from the class of 2023.
Snoopy.
Also shout out to Noah Johnson, late commit to Wake Forest as well.
Yep.
Nice.
Thought I'd just get that one in there.
Miller's
Well
2-1
done,
here.
Mel.
Curveball in there.
He seems to be pulling that pitch a little bit now.
Miller.
Maybe a little afraid to leave one over the middle of the plate and leave one hanging, but
Yeah, Will Ryan up.
Killing
3-1 count. Will Ryan, power hitter, really able to spray the ball any part of the field.
John Carroll's bench making some noise, trying to get in
Fastball
Peyton's
down
head.
there. That's a walk. So
We worried a little bit
Peyton
about Miller.
Peyton in a little bit of trouble here in the top of the 6th inning. No outs, guys on 1st and 2nd.
Leaking oil a little bit.
You got to trust your guys, though. I believe Casey Carpenter up here. Opportunity to do something, cause some damage, put something up on the board here for John Carroll.
Pickoff move there.
All right.
Only issue with where we are sitting right now is we cannot see the bullpen. I'm very curious to know if someone is in the bullpen warming up right now in preparation for the worst
It's a
to happen.
possibility, but I honestly think Peyton
Who would it be?
is one of the best guys they got. He's got a low pitch count. His control has been great, although he's in a little bit of hot water to start this inning off. I'd ride it with him as he throws that curveball in there for strike 1. Good get me over curveball. Get ahead in this count.
That's a good confidence pitch.
Squares to bunt here. Curveball in the dirt. Gets away from Lycus as runners advance to 2nd and 3rd. Peyton now in deep, deep waters as he's got 2 guys in scoring position with no outs against the 4-hitter here for John Carroll.
If there's a man to get out of this jam, it's Peyton Miller.
It is.
Well said. Love that.
From what I've seen so far, it does seem like the top of this order has been doing a lot of the damage, I guess you could say, not much, really.
Curveball,
On
good
the
pitch
left.
there.
Come
Wow.
on, Blue.
Blue gonna say that pitch is up as the count goes to 2-1.
Jesus.
The fans are not happy with that call,
Killing me.
making it pretty known.
I mean, are you happy with that?
No. But we
Peyton's
just
2-1. Fastball, smoke to the left side. Collins gonna get it in left field, bobbles it a little, and 2 runs are gonna come in here for John Carroll to tie this ball game up at 2. Really tough here for Miller as he's been cruising so far this game. First 2 guys get on here for John Carroll, and they tie it up as the Hounds see all their hard work go down the drain so far. Bats are going to need to wake up for the Hounds, and Peyton's not out of this inning so far, or yet, I should say, as John Carroll still has a man on first base with no outs.
Yeah, that hurts a little. Not gonna lie.
the bats needed to come alive for them. They were down to 6 outs, and they got 2 across the plate before they got their first out in this inning.
Student section standing up a little bit, rallying the troops. Let's just get out of this inning, please.
Fastball in the dirt.
That was a fast bit. That might have been the fastest one he's done today on that fastball. A little angry after allowing 2 runs early in this inning.
You got to hope Miller doesn't let that get to his head. Calm, cool, and collected. I know he is. Fastball
This dude's crowned the plate.
really inside there.
Sir, this dude's crowned the plate.
2-0 count here.
Look at him.
Very close to the left edge of that.
He's crowding
Lefty's
that.
batter
I don't
box.
love that. I don't love that.
Always been jealous of the lefty batter's box in my few years playing baseball. The right one was always just a massive hole, and the lefties seem to just be perfectly fine. His feet are over the line now, which is definitely not allowed.
What?
But
Blue.
like I'm full. I'm talking
Yeah,
full.
this is not.
He is crowding that.
This is not legal.
He
Very
wants to
smart
get hit.
play there, though,
John Carroll, yeah.
for Dallas Brooks. This is what you want to do.
See, that's a strike, yeah.
That is a
He's
strike.
crowding the plate, sir.
He might have to go in there and make a call there because I mean I just watched his whole toe across that line.
It's a smart play from Brooks.
All right, he's back. He's back in the batter's box.
Still a
now.
little tight, but he's
It's-
back.
He's back
You see Miller has
within the rules.
bit of command issues. You're going to crowd that plate, make the zone a bit smaller for him. Fastball down the pipe. Gets past Gladys. Smoke to the right side is John Carroll. Wow, they're not going to advance to third, but runners on first and second with no outs. Miller getting touched up a little bit here by the
Here
John
comes
Carroll offense.
Mound visit.
Coach Sheets.
As Sheets is probably going to possibly take him out here, just give him a little pep talk. I don't know what the Hounds bullpen situation looks like.
It does.
And Miller is going to come out of this
appear,
ball
yes.
game. Well, never mind. I've never
not?
seen that play, though. Oh, he is.
Yeah, he is.
And
They're
Cooper
just-
Seidel is going to come in. Wow.
Seidel's coming in?
Wow.
Holy.
shows how much the Greyhounds want this game.
I love that.
I think that kind of embodies that they aren't trying to bring in a bullpen arm right now. They're trying to bring in a starter, have
Gonna bring in
him
an
lock
ace.
it down.
Seidel's an ace.
Well, this is, I'm going to be honest, I
Don't agree with
was
this
not,
play.
no, I'm not saying I don't agree with it, but it's very unexpected.
coming. I didn't see
Peyton's
this
going to
coming.
go to short there.
It's a Game 7 of the World Series type vibe, not a first round.
Yeah, but you got to account for
Trying
the
to
rest of their run here. They win this game. They don't have to play again until what I believe would be Monday, but I think Cooper is supposed to start that game.
Can he
Even
not
though,
score again?
even though if he doesn't throw that many pitches, there is a possibility he pitches there, as that's a couple days out. But Jalen Dockett, we have to note, had a very strong game last time against Spalding where they almost won. They accidentally gave up the lead and lost it, but he had a very strong outing. So we could possibly see that even if the Hounds win this game.
True.
But Hounds, definitely an aggressive approach. I was not expecting Cooper to come in. It looks almost, though, as if Cooper was expecting it, it could have been a game plan coming into this.
He looks ready. He looks.
Feels like the Hounds are taking this game as a must win.
Yep,
looks really loose.
Cooper will always be ready. He's one of the best pitchers I've seen wear the blue and gray. I'm sure Coach Sheets would agree. He's had an incredible year this far. Sub to our ERA through about 50 innings pitched, 50-something Ks, 45 to be specific. You also note Cooper has the playoff haircut on.
Yeah, I
Yes,
love that.
very, very obvious when you see him without the hat
as
on.
do a lot of other guys on this Gilman team.
Straight mullet.
So here comes Cooper.
I love that though.
Top of the sixth inning. Hounds have knotted this game back up. Well, JC has knotted it back up at 2.
Knotted up and douches.
Patriots have guys on first and second, no outs. The 0-0 delivery from Cooper. He's going to square to bunt. He gets it down, right back to Cooper. Looks at third, throws it to first.
That's good. That's good, D.
Clinical bunt there by the Patriots. Get the runners to second and third. Not much the Hounds can do.
I got to ask here, Zach. We got a lefty to the plate, it appears, right? Yes. Would you consider maybe an intentional walk here to face a righty on deck next, or for the opportunity for a double play?
I think that's a bit like too much. in my opinion.
I think at this level matchups do matter, but Cooper's such a strong pitcher. This is relatively bottom of this John Carroll Patriots lineup. I don't think it matters too much to Cooper, especially.
Just let him swing.
You're just
He has-
terrified of the ball in play right now.
You kind of are, but Cooper, especially with his movement on his pitches, he has kind of a 12-6 curve, so not much or horizontal movement, and he also has that splitter, which is in that same tunnel. So I would stick.
Would not be
This righty
surprised
on
though
lefty
if he's
matchup.
a little nervy to fully attack this batter.
We'll see. Try and attack the outside part of the zone as he does there. Fly ball to left. Colin going to have an opportunity to throw home here. He's definitely running. Runner goes,
That's a rocket.
and he's
Wow.
safe.
Very close.
Patriots take the 3-2 lead in the top of this sixth inning. It looks like Hounds are going to throw to third base and appeal if he left early, and he is safe. So no harm, no fouls. The Patriots score, take the lead here in the top of the sixth inning, 3-2.
2 outs. Very surprised that the runner on second base did not tag. I think that was going to be a pretty obvious throw home that I don't think Moeller would have ever considered cutting that off, giving the moment. So surprised to see not a runner on third right now as well.
That's a
Good
good
pitch.
pitch. That's a great pitch. Wow.
Going to be interesting to see if the Hounds bats could come back alive. They got off to a pretty hot start in this game, and they've really cooled off ever since. So now it's from John Carroll 6 outs. It's the Gilman Greyhounds with 6 outs left, or else they'll be finding themselves into the consolation bracket early on.
Smoke to the left side, going to get through both. Runner's going to come try to run home. McPherson throws home, and runner is safe. Looks like Lycus put the tag on his foot, but Blue is going to say he was in there in time as the Patriots take a 4-2 lead here in the top of the 6th.
It's moments like that you wish you had a replay system in the MIAA.
It is
Yeah, that's tough. That was tight.
a comeback here for the Patriots. The last thing you want to see in a home playoff game for the Hounds.
This is where the home field advantage does become a factor, though. You've got the Gilman Greyhounds backed by a very large student section. May also help boost the morality of
As
their
that ball is
batters.
smoked to center. Moats range into his left, able to get there in time. But no mistake, the Patriots had an incredible top of the 6th inning. Hounds are going to need to bounce back in the following 2 as the Patriots lead 4-2 heading into the bottom of the 6th. Welcome back to GTV. In the bottom of the 6th inning as the Patriots took the lead 4-2 in the top of the 6th. Jute Taylor's going to lead off here for the Hounds, the 9 hitter, and then the Hounds will get the top of the lineup up. But man, what a tough top of the 6th for morale and score-wise. That ball's going to get out, foul ball. Jute Taylor's going to come back on the 0-2 count. Student section for the Hounds a little deflated while the top of the 6th was going on, but definitely back in it now, all standing. Charlie Fenwick also not in the booth anymore. He was kind of a special guest today, stayed for a bit longer than I think we thought he would, so always happy to have him in. Could be his last senior broadcast as Jute Taylor watches that one for strike 3.
Did want to make his way down to Camden Yards, actually.
Muller for the John Carroll Patriots has been dominant today. No runs allowed, very few hits. Great replacement for Will Ryan as he only went 2 innings pitched with 2 earned runs. Curveball, hammer curve there for strike 1 on the outside part of the plate versus Moats. Muller also working very fast, quick tempo on the hill. Pitch 2, another curveball down. Wow.
Some effort right there.
John Carroll, 44. I do not know his name, but he beat McPherson to it on that dirt ball. Little inside joke kind of game there for the baseball guys. Always has been, always will be, as that pitch finds itself outside for ball number 2. Curveball yet again in there for strike 2. A lot of off-speed to Moats so far. Definitely something on the scouting report is I'm sure most teams want to know what to do with him before the game as he's hitting 478 on the year. Fastball up, leaves it there. Full count here for Moats would be huge to get on. One out. Bottom of the 6th. Patriots lead 4-2. The delivery smoked back up the middle. Ruiz, great play, range into his left, and another
It's a great play.
stellar play from Ruiz at short.
I mean, this has got to be one of the best fielders I've seen in the MIAA this year.
A really tough play, ranging, off-balance throw.
That's why he is their guy.
Yep,
Leadoff hitter.
great contact, but even a better play in the field by Ruiz. McPherson watches that one on the outside part of the plate. Fouled back there for McPherson, another fastball. 1-1 here. Miller working through this inning pretty quickly. 2 outs already. Fastball down and out. Lou's going to say ball. McPherson agrees.
It's good to see some calls go the Greyhounds' way here and there. Seems like it's been a pretty inaccurate strike zone so far from the umpire.
Fouled back yet again for McPherson.
That is dangerously close. Some poor child in the Chan Lee this time.
Luckily misses. No injuries so far today. Knock on wood, none the rest of this game. Collins smokes that one to left center field. Back is the left fielder. That ball is going to get down off the wall. McPherson making his way to second, and he's in there with a 2-out double for the Hounds. Great piece of hitting. Great piece of hitting as McPherson takes that one outside part of the plate, pushes it to left center field, throws up the hooks at second, gives the Hounds something to cheer for as Hicksey has an opportunity here to bring the Hounds within 1 or possibly even tie it up with a home run.
That would be electric.
It would
if
be.
we talk about electric moments in Gilman history. I mean, that might be the best thing I've seen.
That could top the cake as home runs are, not too typically seen here at Barrett Field. I know Peyton Miller has a couple so far this year. I believe Wyatt Randolph has one.
Have we seen one?
McPherson has one.
Have we seen one over the left netting since it was installed?
I believe Peyton, I think he's had some home ones. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, definitely there have been a few home and opposing
That's a bomb
teams.
for those who cannot see
left
that.
field.
373 to center. It is, did I say 303 on the left?
303.
But that net is high. That's not a 310 home run if you want to clear that fence. That's a 350 bomb on the Northern Parkway.
Blue's going to call that one a strike. A little bit inconsistent, in my opinion, with the zone so far this season. Crowd agrees.
You want to talk about injuries? That could be a close call there. Someone to take one deep left. May not be the tallest kid, but Hicks got some power in him.
That ball gets away. Collin going to get to third base. Huge jump for him. Brings that run a bag closer. Mr. Sakansi down in the booth using those cheers and mixer noises. I'm loving it, Mr.
Nice
Sakansi.
touch.
I know
It's a
you're
nice touch.
listening. The 2-1 for Hicks. Ball down. Fastball yet again. Collins going to stay at third. Ball in the dirt. Blocked well. Huge hitter's count here for Hicks. Has an opportunity to drive this run in, put himself in a position to even get himself in. The 3-1. Fastball outside. Hicks is going to walk. Now Peyton Miller.
I mean, we talk about Hicks getting a game-tying home run. If Peyton Miller goes yard, I might streak the field.
Okay, that's aggressive. A little mound visit here. Looks like Muller's going to be staying in. Hounds student section giving a talk it over chant to the congregation on the mound. Hounds are also going to meet at third base. Miller, opportunity to put himself in Gilman legend here if he's able to drive these runs in. Hicks, good speed at first. A double would do the job.
completely off topic here, but have you seen a stadium with this many numbers in the outfield? I mean, I've been to
I've been
few
to a lot of
baseball
games.
games.
The MIAA championship and some of the playoff games in 2021 definitely had good crowds. Better than this, though, I think only the championship, I would say. This is a great crowd.
I was talking like numbers on the outfield walls. There's five different
numbers on
There's 5 different distances.
Oh, yeah,
That's
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
be.
I thought you meant people.
That's gotta be like.
Yeah, I'm
that's
not.
gotta
I'm
be
not
up
sure.
there in some of the most I've seen ever.
Miller here. 0-0 count, 2 outs, runners down in the corners. Opportunity to get his runs back. He goes through with the swing. Strike number 1. Looks like he tried to check it. Not able to do so.
May have been expecting a little off-speed pitch there as well. Pitcher knows his power, knows Peyton Miller's skill when it comes on the batting side of the ball as well as the pitching side. Maybe he thought some off-speed action was coming his way.
The 0-1.
There it is.
Ball swings through it. Miller now on the 0-2 count. Huge advantage for the pitcher. Able to maybe even put one in the dirt here. Needs a block from his catcher, though. Brooks has been good so far. Runners on the corners. 0-2 count, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th inning.
Things could get rowdy if a ball goes in play here. Pretty fast runner on Adam Hicks on first base.
Time here from Peyton.
Some moments like these, you wish you could have your catcher on first base. Bring in a little pinch runner. I know we got some speed on the bench.
Outside, Hicksy, free base at second.
Uncontested. Never going to throw down there. Not going to risk it.
Defensive indifference there.
So now, single might score 2. Look how far deep that left fielder especially is playing back there.
Absolutely. Miller has power to hit it out there.
Light power.
Puts it back up the middle to Ruiz. Ruiz, tough play, fields it, strong throw to first, and he gets him.
I mean,
2 runners stranded for the Hounds.
Talk about a fielder. Got to give credit where credit's due.
Great game for him so far, not only in the field but at the dish as the Hounds are down 4-2. Seidel will take us on the mound in the top of the 7th. Hounds need it in the bottom of the 7th. We will be back.
Welcome back to Greyhound TV as we reach the top of the 7th, the last inning, unless any ties were to occur. Cooper Seidel on the bump as we see a big swing and miss from Ethan Ruiz, who's been stellar in the field so far today. Has not done much at the plate, if I'm not mistaken.
Been a keystone here for John Carroll in the field, really making a lot of good plays. Does all the fundamental things correctly, no errors. Been really good for John Carroll. 1-1 count here for Seidel. Fastball taken to the left side. Muller waiting back on it a little bit. Ruiz has a lot of speed, and he's going to be there in time.
Wow.
That's difficult. A spinner off the bat, but Muller, unfortunately, you got to know the speed of your runner there.
Yeah, I mean, I got to say, I think given the time and place, you've got to realize that.
Yep, that's something they'll work on. Ruiz, very fast guy. Muller just sits back on it a little bit too much. I know it's a spinner. You want to understand where that ball is going, but you got to charge that. Adamski up now, the 2-hitter for John Carroll. Another great bat. Seidel's delivery. Fastball in for strike number 1. Cooper set for the 0-1. The delivery. Runner goes, gets Miller off base. Ball is going to bounce off his glove as Ruiz is going to run to third. Adamski looking for 2. Colin able to get the ball in, but now the John Carroll Patriots have guys on first and third. No outs. And they've really been dominant in these last 2 innings against 2 of the Hounds' best pitchers, Miller and Seidel. Hit and run executed perfectly. Gets Miller off base as he was moving to his left for the steal. Tries to get back for it on the ground. Not able to do so. Ball bounces off his glove. Just an unfortunate sequence of events there for the Hounds. Cooper now. The 0-0 to the 3-hitter. Ryan.
Whoa!
And he gets him at first. Wow. What a move by Seidel. Adamski not loving it, but he's going to have to go back to the dugout with his held low. His head hung low.
Nice. It does remind me back in Zach's heyday where he was leading off first and didn't dive, didn't run back, simply just fell to his knee. It's an all-time moment on GTV.
Hey, I got back though.
He was in fact safe, but it was probably one of the lowlights of his career.
It was an embarrassing scene, but luckily no outs were caused. I'd rather be me than Adamski there.
Was followed by that play was prior to a questionable pinch running situation with some other wheels on the bench, but we decided to go with Zach Harvey. Surprising there, not known for his speed. But
Juno Yoon. Oh, man, and that's smoke to right. Hicks going to get there in time. Ruiz off the bag, going to throw in. Ruiz is still going to go. Gladys the relay, and he's safe. Ruiz in there to make this ball game 5-2.
things not looking great for the Greyhounds.
I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Is Hicks caught it. Ruiz, a premature jump at third base, had to even go back, but luckily his speed was able to get him to home for John Carroll.
We out here just
Hicks.
throwing hot dogs to the student section right now.
I'm trying to get one, man.
I asked for a free one earlier, and I was just told no. So a little upset by the fact that I'm just seeing 30 hot dogs being thrown into the student section, but it is what it is.
Seidel
Reminds
slider
you of
outside.
a. Did you see the Phillies clips from a few nights ago? The $1 hot dogs that were given out, and they were just throwing them at people.
Strike in there for number one.
Tyler, bro, it's forced. So unnecessary to do that.
1-1 delivery, curveball bounce in the dirt, back to the screen. Lake is going to go out and see Seidel for a moment here. The count 2-1 here. Seidel sets the delivery. Fastball outside. 3-1 now. Casey Carpenter up. Big hit last at bat. Is that ball is going to find? No, it's not. Wow. Blue says that's outside. Carpenter going to take first base on the 2-out walk. Dallas Brooks, the catcher, number 8 now. Coach Sheets calling time, going to go meet with Seidel. And it looks like trying to cause a little time. Trying to cause a little time here for somebody to get warmed up in that Hounds bullpen as they're going to save him for Monday. It looks like. Coach Sheets looking over to the pen. And Seidel is going to come out of this ball game a very tough position he was put in that top of the 6th inning. He's not probably going to be too happy with himself. Nonetheless, he's a great pitcher. We know he's going to bounce back on Monday, whether we're in the consolation bracket or in the winner's bracket. As Jalen Dokken is going to come out now to try and close out this top of the 7th inning. Give the Hounds an opportunity to tie this game up or walk it off in the bottom of the 7th. I don't want to. Welcome back to this top of the 7th inning. 2 outs here as Jalen Dockett's going to take the hill for the Hounds. Looking to get out of this jam. Hounds have let up 1 in this inning. Need an opportunity to strike back in the bottom of the 7th and possibly tie it or take this game home. Jalen's 0-0 delivery going to be outside. Good two-seam action on it, though. Top of the lineup here for John Carroll as it's it's Frank Adamski up. Good throw, not able to get him. Is this it? No, okay, so we're still at the bottom part. We are at Dylan Brooks, catcher.
Dallas Brooks.
Dallas
Myers.
Brooks. Dallas Brooks. Okay, we have
Dallas
Dallas
Myers.
Brooks up. 2 outs, 2-0 count. Runner takes second.
Very
Good pitch
emotional.
there.
Could be the last inning of my broadcasting career, along with yours.
Could be. Well, if we lose, I believe we will have another home game. I believe on Monday. So
Make my way back out for that.
yeah, I'll definitely be here if that's the thing. And Muller grabs it at third base for the 3rd out of the top of the 7th. So Hounds down 5-2 after a tumultuous 6th and 7th. Need to score 3 or more to push this inning, to push this game any further. We will be back with the bottom of the 7th.
Welcome back to Greyhound TV. It is now the bottom of the 7th. Right now it's the John Carroll Patriots up 5-2 on the Gilman Greyhounds. For some recap, if you're just tuning in, the Gilman Greyhounds got off to an early 2-0 lead before allowing 5 straight in the 6th and 7th innings, 4 in the 6th and 1 in the 7th, respectively. Some late bats for John Carroll has really put them in the driver's seat and then in charge of their own destiny. Greyhounds have 3 outs left to find their way not into the consolation bracket and find themselves with a date against Spalding on Monday.
Yeah, an unfortunate top of the 6th and 7th for the Hounds. Just pitching did not go their way. Some great hitting from this John Carroll offense. Danny Likas going to lead off this inning for Hounds. Going to be important to try and get a quick start here. Pitching now for John Carroll is Jack Burton, number 5. Looks to be in this closer role. Probably has experience so far in this season. As Danny swings through the first pitch of the inning, 0-1 count.
It all starts with the first runner getting on base. Some may say the most important at bat of this inning, just getting the ball moving.
Good curveball there from Burton. 0-2 count on Danny.
Just got to get one in play. Make them make a play.
Danny calls time.
The last thing you want is a strikeout here. Got to be expecting some off-speed type pitch here. He's seen 2 fastballs, if I'm not mistaken.
Burton down, fastball.
Or just a fastball that lands before the plate. But no
1-2 count. Cooper, in the turn of events, gets to this ball behind the plate before this John Carroll bench. It's about the little wins sometimes.
Seems like John Carroll's too occupied with the current game to
the lead.
To carry what actually truly matters, which is getting that ball before the other team.
Hey. Curveball. Danny takes it to left. Ball is called off by the left fielder for John Carroll as Likas is retired for the first out of the inning.
Matt Bishop there.
7th inning.
Matt Bishop there with the play in left field.
Good play by Bishop. Cooper Seidel up now.
This is
2 outs left for this Hounds offense to get something going.
Seidel down to his last few games as a Gilman Greyhound baseball player. Could be one of his biggest at-bats to date. Really needs to step up here and show his senior leadership and get the ball rolling.
Good fastball on the outside part of the plate there for Burton. Good 2C movement. Comes back around. Fastball again there from Burton. Cooper swings through it. 0-2 count here. Making quick work of this Hounds offense.
Got to give credit. They were able to shut him down pretty early after a pretty hot start for the Hounds, getting 2 runs before even recording an out. And it's just been dead silence for these Greyhound bats.
Fastball down and out. Cooper checks his swing. Does not go. Burton's 1-2. He's set. Curveball outside there.
I do have to say, the student section is very underwhelming for the pure size that they have. I
mean, we are down. I'd say, considering there's 2 outs left and it's the bottom of the 7th, they're all standing. They're all pretty much in it. Cooper lines that one up the middle. Ruiz not able to get to it. And a 1-out single for Seidel. As he gives the Hounds an opportunity to do something here in this bottom of the 7th inning as Jake Muller's going to come up. And Juno Yoon is going to come in to big run for Cooper Seidel.
Talk about a speed demon. Just want to shout out my man Tyler Axelbaum, just got delivered a hot dog. Probably the best moment of my day so far today, if I'm not mistaken.
Juno getting the legs warm at first base.
Would be shocked if he doesn't steal here. I mean,
I don't know. I think they could have him on a bit of a leash, as there's already one out. We need guys on base.
If he
There's
gets
an
a good jump,
opportunity. We could see something.
if he gets a good jump, no one's catching him though.
First baseman off the bag at first, as that ball is going to somehow find itself in the outside part of the plate for a strike.
I think you
Was
might be right
definitely
though.
A little outside.
Juno with a bit of a weak lead at first base right now. Really not pushing the envelope at all.
Fastball hit to second from Moeller. Grabbed it second, and they turn the double play to end this one. Man, a tough game for this Gilman Greyhounds team, as they were up 2-0 for most of the game and let it slip through their fingers as the John Carroll Patriots score 5 in the final 2 innings. John Carroll will be moving on to play Spalding, as Gilman is yet to see who they're going to play in the consolation bracket to try and work themselves back and get to this championship game. Well, they will already be at a deficit, as they will need to win 2 games to win the MIAA championship this year. Thank you for tuning in with me, Jack, and Charlie Fenwick, as this has been a pleasure. I'm sure we'll be back here on Monday for another Greyhound TV broadcast for the Gilman's second game in this playoffs. But thank you for coming. Thank you to our technical staff. Thank you for Mr. Sacanti in the booth. We will see you on Monday.